Hello everybody, welcome to Build Fly Go. So this was a fun flight. This was our first snowy flight of the year. 2020 was a challenging year for everybody, and we've all tried to make the most of it. And this was one of the last flights of the year for us, and it was definitely the first snowy flight. We spent a good bit of time digging out the hangar. You'll notice that in the beginning I had to back it up and pull it back out. And it was VFR, and you'll notice this is interesting. Um, as soon as we took off, Tower came on the radio and said the field just went IFR. Apparently, some clouds that were open very quickly closed up on us and sort of moved over the airport. And we were already in the air, and I think the minute Tower said it, we hit the clouds. We kept going. Of course, they asked us if we were, equipped and everything was okay, and we were fine. It was just a normal takeoff for us. Of course, as soon as sort of out of nowhere those clouds came, I immediately looked down and started flying the instruments. So a little bit of a surprise there for both us and for ATC, but everything was good. So at that point, Mary and I said, "Well, this isn't what we had planned on. We didn't, read any charts ahead of time or anything or get ready. So let's go back around. We're gonna file an IFR landing and just land and go fly some other day." But immediately the clouds parted, and this is what you see right here. It was just gorgeous, and there's just some poofy, beautiful little clouds and nothing much. So we asked them to, we're going to cancel IFR, and we'd like to go to the shoreline, the Lake Michigan shoreline, and just putz around, which was our mission, was just go to the shoreline and look around and just have a pretty fun flight in the winter. So that's what we did. So we went out towards Milwaukee, which is directly due east of Madison, and you can see we're getting there. You can just see the water coming up ahead. Yep, and we're north of Milwaukee now. Usually I'm talking to ATC. I always talk to ATC around Milwaukee because the airspace is a little busy, and I'm sort of ducking under their space if I don't talk to them, and it's just easier not to. So we're talking to ATC. I just told them that we're just looking around. I wanted to go south. And as tends to happen to me, every time I'm around there, I was like, maybe I could do a landing. And they were not busy at all, so I just asked, can I just do a quick touch and go, and then head back to Madison, and they were happy to do it. So here we are, on our way. I think this is 2:08 left. I think that's what that was. That was pretty quick. Quick touch and go. And then north, and heading back to Madison. So we're talking to Milwaukee, and they hand it off to Madison, and at this point we're checking ADSB. Of course, we have the ATIS, and the field is still IFR. So we ask Madison for just a pickup IFR clearance. We're already in their airspace, so there isn't a big there's not this big filing thing where you have to fill out 500 fields picking up clearance in the air like this just to land at a controlled field. It's fairly easy. You just tell them where you are, what you're doing. You're entering Class Charlie. They ask if you're equipped, and that kind of stuff. And then they set us up for the landing at Madison. You will discover with me which runway that was. I want to say it was 36. That seems to make sense to me, but we'll see when we get there. It's really pretty, right? This is early in the winter where everybody's still really excited about snow. I'm still really excited about the snow and the cold, and it's gorgeous out, and it's not the nasty mud snow that we have now. If you go see what it looks like in Madison right now, it's not pretty snow. But here we go. So we're probably going to be entering the clouds pretty soon. You can see them starting to thicken up. I want to say that's one of the 4 lakes. I don't know which one that is. And you can, I want to say you can see, yep, you can maybe see Mendota. But anyway, so you can also notice that there's some precipitation, sort of frosting over and condensation on the camera. Yep, there you go. We are in IMC, and just a regular, and if you look down at the bottom, you can see that we just came out. It was literally, 100 feet of clouds, just a quick overcast, nothing going on. And of course it takes a minute for it to clear out on the top because it's cold and it's sort of frosted on. But you can see us head back to the hangar. Anyway, as usual, thank you so much for watching. I'm hoping you're enjoying the odd flight video in between the airplane how-tos and the RV-10 build videos. You guys have a great week. Thank you.